Well, hi, this is Roy Grimm reporting in from Sedona on our monthly newsletter. This is the first edition of our video newsletter that accompanies the email version. So you'll get to see our charming faces here. So the first bit of news is my new partner, both in life and in business. My lovely Michelle Smith Grimm, who is going to be joining me, who's had 10 years of experience in real estate and now gets to join forces with me. So now you'll have, I'm the pretty one, she's the bright one, so it's a good deal. So you'll have two of us working for you. So Michelle, say hello to the lovely people.
Hello. I've come on board with Roy to make sure that we spend every waking moment together, and looking very forward to serving in the real estate needs of our clients here in Sedona.
Great. Well, let's leap into what's going on with the market now. We skipped last month, basically building up to this. So what you'll be getting if you go online is you'll get a kind of a detailed statistical analysis of what's happened in comparison with 2009 compared with particularly 2008, and actually going back to 1999 if you want to see what's happened in the market going back each year compared to this year, but compared to other years. Okay, so let's look at that really quickly. In a nutshell, the market has made a strong comeback in 2009. 2008 was pretty much a disaster if you were trying to sell your home, or particularly if you're trying to sell a piece of land. 2009, we saw a pretty much of a surge across the board in single-family homes as well as land, actually. So what we saw was the nadir, the bottom of the market for a number of sales for single-family homes. Hit 227 sales. Now that is, you'd have to go back decades to find a number that small. Typically over the past, since 1999, and even aside from the crazy years of 2005 or so, 2004 and 6, normally you'd see 400 or 500 sales a year. So that was down to 227. This past year, 2009, it jumped up to 345. So we've got a 52% increase in the number of sales. So we can certainly say that 2008 was the bottom of the market in terms of the number of sales. So we've got a remarkable jump in that. And if you break it down by, you'll find these statistics on the website. We'll give you in a bit. If you break it down by quarters, it's amazing because of the first quarter of 2009 compared to 2008 was pretty similar. They were within 10% of each other. As time went on, we saw the second quarter was 41% higher than 2008. The third quarter was 62% higher than 2008. The fourth quarter was 81% higher number of sales than 2008. So seems like we got a trend going there. And interestingly enough, that has carried through into this past winter. Normally, the winter season is pretty slow. It's that time when we can catch a vacation and go to the beach or something. But not this year. This year we've been hopping. So my sense of that, and I'm saying that anecdotally. I'm hearing that from my colleagues as well as my own experience. But we're also seeing a significant jump already in the number of sales. About a 50% jump in sales over this time last year. The number of pendings, however, which is a little more a better number in the sense because it's these won't close. The pendings won't close escrow until another month or so from now. But we're up to the last time I checked the pendings, we were up to 72 pendings. And that is about as high as I've ever seen it. Back in 2005, we were seeing figures like that. But so it's pretty remarkable in the middle of the winter to have the pendings be that strong. So because it's been such a busy winter, my sense is that we're going to see even more dramatic jump once we hit March and April and beyond. we're starting with a strong base. So my sense is that, and that's what I'm hearing from the clients who are appearing, is that they've all gotten the idea that yes, we are at the bottom of the market, and now's the time to jump in before the things start roaring again. I think we got a little bit of room to get in, but we are seeing the inventory drop. There's something that's going on which is a little strange. We've sort of suspended the law of supply and demand. Clearly, we've got more demand with 52% more sales. We are seeing more demand, and on the other hand, we're seeing a decrease in the inventory. The inventory is down about 20%, 26% over last year, but prices have stayed the same. We started 2009 in around 369,000 was the median selling price for a single-family home, and right now this is early February. It's 405. So it stayed level pretty much throughout 2009, and now it's just starting to rise. Last month it was 398. The reason why prices have stayed low, even though we've got an increase in demand and a decrease in supply, is the sort of the wet blanket effect of the foreclosure situation. About 12% of the market is distressed, whether they're foreclosures or pre-foreclosures or short sales. But 42% of the market of the actual sales are distressed properties. So they're giving everybody a run for the money. They are keeping prices down across the board, because even if I'm trying to sell a home that's not distressed, I still have to compete with all those foreclosures. So if I have any hope at all of selling my house, I've got to keep the price down. So we're seeing that across the board. We're seeing prices being held in check. Now, occasionally we still have people who are in total denial, who totally overprice their homes. But for the most part, people are keeping it pretty close to market level, and in many cases, well below market level. Of course, those are the ones that we jump on, and those are the ones that sell, of course. And that's, I guess, part of the reason you have us here, is that we know the market, we know where the good deals are, and we can help you jump on those. So that's what's happening in the market. We've got, as I said, we've got kind of a bull market in the sense of a lot of buyers, but the prices are still being, and shall be for quite a while, I think, attractive. There is rumor that we're going to see another big influx of foreclosures coming in March and April. We'll see. I think at the very least we'll still see them trickle in. We've actually seen a decrease in those numbers of those being offered, but we'll see what happens. But in any case, I think we're still going to see, at least in the next few months anyway, those prices stay at pretty good levels. So I think there's still a good opportunity for people to get here and take advantage of that. So, and also in the land market, we're also seeing, which was more sort of dead and buried for quite a while. 2008 there were 53 lot sales. This year there were 96. So we've seen a pretty good jump in the number of those selling. So now we're getting back to the point where people are seriously considering land, and guess what? It's because the prices there have dropped. We had back in 2006, the median price for a lot was over $500,000. It was $519, I think. Last year, 2008, it was $300,000. This year, in 2009, the median selling price of a lot was $145,000. So now prices have gotten down to the point where people actually can seriously consider the possibility of buying land and building, and still do that and not spend more money than buying an already built house. That's what's happened to the market basically, is that the home prices have been so low that it was just simply cheaper to find something that was already built. Now that equation is shifting enough, so I think we're starting to see those land sales. Plus the cost of building homes has actually gone down quite a bit too. So for the moment, we're seeing a sort of a resurgence in land as well. So all in all, it's the sellers are partially happy because they actually now can, we're seeing more buyers, but they're not getting their prices, and the buyers, of course, are happy because they can still get a good bargain on something. And in the long run, as we all know, Sedona is an island surrounded by a national forest. There's no place we can expand to. we all know that in the long run, the demand is going to stay high, the supply is going to continue to decrease, and those prices over the long haul are going to get astronomical. So now's a great time to take advantage of it. So that's what we've got to say from Sedona at the moment. As I say, we'll have these statistics on the website that you can download that and take a look at the detail. If you've got any questions, and do check into the website. We're going to have some new changes coming to the website. We'll have a new page that's dedicated to Best Buys, or what we consider the Best Buys in Sedona. We'll keep that current, so that'll be something to look forward to. We'll give you a little flash when that's up and running. That should be in the next week or two. So keep in mind, give us a call. Our 800 numbers, 800-282-2959. You want to chat with us and see what's going on, and come on down. So that's it from Sedona. Michelle?
See you.
Say goodbye to the nice people.
See you next month.
Okay.